Between the windows and the rain, you stood below, I stayed the same. A line of gravel, a breath of air, nothing spoken, still aware. Only the weight of what we've done. Morning opened iron gates. You stepped out first and did not wait. The gravel shifted under your boots. Sunlight caught along your throat. I did not call your name above. I watched the way you carried dust. You never looked, but you knew. The curtain moved, the quiet stare. A window holds what walls conceal. The space between us felt too real. Between the windows and the rain, you stood below, I stayed the same. A line of gravel, a breath of air, nothing spoken, still aware. Only the weight of what we've done. Garden bent beneath your hand. You drew a mark into the sand. You let it rest, you let it stay. You gave the moment room to sway. In kitchen glass I saw it clear. The pause that discipline made dear. A hand that lingered just too long. A silence in neither cold nor wrong. Between the windows and the gate will open just the same. Tomorrow comes without a name. Only the knowing we moved on. Soft steps under amber skies. Windows hum with borrowed lives. A hush between the hearts that stay, and those still learning how to stay. There's a new light in a quiet city, falling slow, but it's enough for me. Through the glass and rain I see a little more of who I could be. Coffee steaming, fading gold. Every street feels softly old. I don't need the world to speak, I just need the calm to breathe. There's a new light in a quiet city, no fireworks, just gentle clarity. I walk alone but tenderly. Something warm keeps finding me. It's not love yet, it's not gone. It's just peace quietly drawn between the noise, between the day. A reason to want to stay. There's a new light in a quiet city, soft and slow, but it carries me. No promises, no certainty, just a new light, and it's enough for me. Sweep until the ice gives. Don't rush, don't break. Ride my weight, stay with it. Feel the pull we make. Sweep until the ice gives. Hold me right here. Every line disappears when you're this near. You lean and don't ask. Hands find where they land. Every breath we share teaches me how to stand. No call left to make, no rule left to prove. Just the way you move and the way I move. Sweep until the ice gives. Don't rush, don't break. Read my weight, stay with it. Feel the pull we make. Sweep until the ice gives. Hold me right here. Every line disappears when you're this near. Your timing finds mine before I decide. We don't need the words, we let pressure guide. If I lose the edge, you're steady me back. If you lean too far, I take the slack. Sweep until the ice gives. Stay close, don't hide. Every touch aligns, every breath collides. Sweep until the ice gives. Nothing left to say. We are part. Sweep until the ice gives. Yeah. We don't talk much at the center table. Glass Glasses touch, but nothing stays. Same faces, same angle. Every night plays the same. We don't reach at the center table. You sit close, then drift away. No one asks, no one labels. Still we all come back the same. Yeah. Lights cut low, door swings open. Names get called before they land. You move through like you own it. Don't need space, don't need a plan. Bar side, I catch the motion. Two lines crossing, no delay. One stays steady in position, one already turns away. We don't talk much at the center table. Glasses touch, but nothing stays. Same faces, same angle. Every night plays the same. We don't reach at the center table. You sit close, then drift away. No one asks, no one labels. Still we all come back the same. You lean in like it's decided. Say my name like it's already done. I don't move, don't fight it. Let it play, then let it run. The other side, they're getting closer. Hands don't leave, voices drop. You don't rush, you take it slower, like you know where it will stop. We don't talk much at the center table, but we see what doesn't stay. One holds on, one stays able. One walks out before the end. We don't change at the center table. Just repeat what we don't say. Same night, same arrangement. Still it never lands the same. You were the color that found me in a season cold and quiet. You still burn through brown and snow and hidden pieces, till everything I wore turned into something new. I didn't know what I was missing till your hands pulled me into your hue. You were the color that found me, even if I only held that shade for a moment with you. You walked in soft as snowfall, but it hit me like a burst of green. Folding scarves beneath warm lighting, and somehow waking parts of me. Every laugh you try to hide, every shy glance in the window steam. I thought I knew my winter well. Then you arrived and painted everything. You were the color that found me in a season cold and quiet. You still burn through brown and snow and hidden pieces, till everything I wore turned into something new. I didn't know what I was missing till your hands pulled me into your hue. You were the color that found me, even if I only held that shade for a moment with you. We too fast to notice how the nights were stitching us in. Buttons, threads, your steady laughter, hands too warm against my skin. And when the trains stop running and your mother brought us tea, I held you through a quiet storm and felt the world shifting under me. If winter's meant to stay, it stays inside the small things. A melody, a borrowed knit, two hands inside one pocket. I never said goodbye, but I still hear the music play. A note you didn't mean to give, a color that won't fade away. You were the color that found me in a season cold and quiet. You still burn through brown and snow and hidden pieces, till everything I wore turned into something new. Maybe we were winter's secret, burning warm then fading blue. But you were the color that found me, and a part of me still stays colored by you. Deep red decant, let it breathe in my hands. Slow pour, no rush, feel it open up. Dark notes linger on skin, on tongue. Some things burn bright, some deepen when they're undone. Deep red decant, we don't spill what we can't. Stone walls keep secrets in the cold. Oak barrels waiting tight and bold. You walked in dressed in clean white lines. I stood there tasting borrowed time. You said control makes value last. I said some pressure hits too fast. But when you looked across that room, I felt the cork about to move. Deep red decant, let it breathe in my hands. Slow pour, no rush, feel it open up. Dark notes linger on skin, on tone. Some things burn bright, some deepen when they're done. Deep red decant, we don't spill what we can. Disguise, full body with a steady stare. You drank from mine like you didn't care. Wine went cool across my skin. You leaned close and pulled me in. No more glasses, no more lines. Just keep it far in your mind. Deep red decant, When the boys slept against me, in the hum of the bus, half dreaming free, his quiet breath, the weight, the peace, a borrowed warmth I shouldn't keep. No promises, no destiny, just one soft night in Dublin streets. When the boys slept against me, I held my breath and let it be. The rain was painting silver lines on window glass like passing time. His hoodie damp, his shoulder warm, the city blurred, a moving storm. He leaned, then woke, then leaned once more. I felt him breathing at my core, and though he never meant a thing, my heart hurt more than settling. When the boys slept against me, in the hum of the bus, half dreaming free, his quiet breath, the weight, the peace, a borrowed warmth I shouldn't keep. No promises, no destiny, just one soft night in Dublin streets. When the boys slept against me, I held my breath and let it be. In pub like gold, he laughed the same, not knowing why my heartbeat changed. He watched a girl across the bar, his gaze already miles afar. I joked to hide the little break, go drool on her for feck's sake. He grinned, not hearing what I meant, the truth behind the accident. When the boys slept against me, moments long, but everything, the kind of touch that doesn't stay, but lingers on your walk away. And if we meet again someday, just friends is more than fate could be, for hearts like his and hearts like me. But still I keep that memory. When the boys slept against me. We burn too bright to stay the same. Now every touch feels like goodbye. You're chasing light, I hold the night. We're standing here between the lines, between the one and what comes next, between the now and when you leave. I don't stop you, I just breathe. Standing here between the lines. We found our rhythm in the cold. Hands knew where the stone would go. Every look was saying stay, even when the future pulled away. I feel the shift inside your chest, like something calling louder than us. I don't ask you not to run, I just wish time would slow it down. We burn too bright to stay the same. Now every touch feels like goodbye. You're chasing light, I hold the night. We're standing here between the lines, between the one and what comes next, between the now and when you leave. I don't stop you, I just breathe. Standing here between the lines. chance I say I know and understand, but my heart keeps saying stay. Even while I let you go, we burn too bright to fade away. Even if the road divides, you carry dreams, I carry love. We're standing here between the lines, between the fire and the truth, between the hurt and letting fly. I don't break you, I don't fight, I love you in between the lines. Yeah. I love you in between the when nights don't end, I lose the line between what's yours and what is mine. No need to stay, no need to pretend. That's how it was when nights don't end. City lights on a borrowed face, names dissolve in the same old place, hands that linger then disappear. Nothing breaks if you're never here. I knew the rhythm, knew the game. Different bodies, the night the same. Never asked what it meant to stay. I just turned and I walked away. When nights don't end, I lose the line between what's yours and what is mine. No need to stay, no need to pretend. That's how it was when nights don't end. You don't move like the others do. You don't reach, but I notice you. Silence lands where the noise should be, and it settles too close to me. No performance, no need to try. You just look and you don't ask why. I don't know what to do with that. Something still I can't pull back. When nights don't end, I knew the way. Touch and go, never asked to stay, but something shifted I can't defend. I almost stopped where nights don't end. Table set for only one. A night I thought I'd dine alone, but you walked in, the lights were low. A quiet seat, a gentle glow, no promises, no meaning spun, just warmth where something had begun. The windows fogged with winter rain, the city humming down the lane. You brushed your coat, the candles stirred, a shy small smile without a word. Two menus held a rush outside, and somehow still you sat by my side. A table set for only one, a night I thought I'd dine alone. But you walked in, the lights were low, a quiet seat, a gentle glow. No promises, no meaning spun, just warmth where something had begun. Wine was red, the street was cold. Your roses wrapped in paper gold. You passed your home to walk with me, a tiny truth you let me see. Not love, not yet, but something near, a closeness speaking soft and clear. Table set for only one, a night I thought I'd dine alone. But in your steps the small things showed, the quiet care you never told. And on that street with breath like frost, we shared a night not meant or forced. No vows exchanged, no futures drawn, something real to linger on. A table set for only one, now feels like two before it's gone. Under the storm hut, tin roof shaking above, rain on the ridge, and your hand finding mine. The wire pulled tight, fence line drawn in the mud. We thought we'd run, but we stayed in the flood. Under the storm hut, nothing left to hide, cold in the wind, but we're warm inside. Morning on the eastern slope, hammering and clean, post set deep where the valley dips, grass cut short and lean. You were working your side of the line, boot in the creek bed clay, dogs crossing where the fence runs straight, like it's always been that way. They all talk about heading north, like the hills are holding us back, But I've known this rich since I was small. Every bend and every track. Under the storm hut, tin roof shaking above, rain on the ridge, and your hand finding mine. Wire pulled tight, fence line drawn in the mud. We thought we'd run, but we stayed in the flood. Under the storm hut, cold wind outside, world getting loud, but we didn't hide. Rain hit hard without warning. Sky turned iron gray. You cut across the western rise, met me halfway. Boots sliding in the wet grass. Laugh breaking through tin walls, closing in around, till there was only you. You said we'll be right, like it wasn't a risk, like staying here was something we choose. Not because we're scared to leave, not because we don't know how, but because what we were looking for was standing here somehow. Under the storm hut, tin roof holding the sound. Two farms divided, one line in the ground. Under the storm hut, we made it clear, not running off, not disappearing. Whoa, I pulled tight, post sunk deep. The storm moved on, but we chose to keep under the storm hut. Ooh, rain on the tin. The fence still stands, but you're within. You were my quiet beginning, snow in the air, my heart be thinning. I didn't know love could feel this way, small as a glance, yet impossible to fade. Even now, when seasons change, it's your face in the falling rain. A first love I never betrayed. You're the days that stay. We were only boys in winter light, hands too shy yet holding tight. Your laughter warmed the coldest street. I learned your rhythm step by step, heartbeat to heartbeat. I never asked what we were becoming. It felt too fragile to give a name, but every night I walked you home. Something in me quietly changed. You were my quiet beginning, snow in the air, my heart beat thinning. I didn't know love could feel this way, small as a glance, yet impossible to fade. Even now, when seasons change, it's your face in the falling rain. A first love I never betrayed. You're the days that stayed. The clubroom glow, the heaters hum, your scarf crooked, your fingers numb. I held your hand like something bar, afraid to lose you by tomorrow. When I gave you what I made, to figure figures carved, their hands entwined. I didn't say it, but I hoped you'd see your shape pressed next to mine. Maybe love was simple then, just warmth shared in a crowded day. Maybe all the things I couldn't say are still waiting in that winter haze. If I could go back, I'd be brave. I'd tell you you were never just a phase. You were the one I wanted to stay. You were my quiet beginning, snow in the air, my heart be thinning. I didn't know love could feel this way, small as a glance, yet impossible to fade. And even now, through every change, it's your name in the gentle rain. Our first love time couldn't erase. You're the days that stay. You're the days that stay. Under the acacia trees, we breathe slower, where the world stays far away. Your shadow leaning into mine, like the earth teaching roots how to stay. No crowds, no fear, just you and me, learning how to be seen. Under the acacia trees, we grow quietly. I came back carrying broken dreams, dust on my hands, hope in my chest. They said the world was bigger than this land, but peace was waiting where I left. You work like patience lives in your bones, every touch gentle and strong. Somehow standing next to you, feel like I finally belong. Under the acacia trees, we breathe slower, where the world stays far away. Your shadow leaning into mine, like the earth teaching roots how to stay. No crowds, no fear, just you and me, learning how to be seen. Under the acacia trees, we grow quietly. Your eyes say things you never speak, safety wrapped in steady light. When the world feels heavy on my chest, you make it easy just to stay alive. I was afraid of being known, of letting someone come this close, but every silence we share feels like home. Under the acacia trees, we breathe slower, where love doesn't need a sound. Two hearts learning how to trust, where roots go deeper in the ground. No running, every quiet breath we choose under the acacia trees. I choose you. We didn't fall apart in fire. We didn't break in raised voices. We just stood still long enough to see the line had moved. You held on to what was built. I traced where it had shifted. We were not wrong. We were learning the shape of goodbye. Morning light across the dashboard, navigation voice without pause. Same road, same hands on the wheel, different silence in the car. You check the locks before leaving. I watch the air move through my fingers. You call it structure, I call it truth. We didn't fall apart in anger, no shattered glass to sweep. We just bowed to what had changed and let the quiet speak. You trusted what was built to last. I trusted what felt real. We were not broken. We were learning the shape of goodbye. Dull before the morning, cold floor beneath our knees. We rose at different seconds and neither tried to meet. You said we'd already ended. I knew before you spoke. No door slammed behind us, just windows left open. This was never said. It had edges we could see. Love does not collapse, it changes geometry. We traced it with steady hands and let it settle into view. Not every ending shatters. Some take the shape of goodbye. Been working through the quiet hours, same song on repeat, fixing what I understand. The rest just lives in me. Now I'm learning how to stand, not with walls but open hands. No need to prove, no need to plan. Just breathing where coffee cools, the sky turns deep. Someone laughed, I think it's you. And suddenly the air feels new. Now I'm learning how to stand, not with walls but open hands. Maybe this is how it lands. Soft, unsure, but it still stands. I used to think I had to hide, that peace was silence deep inside. But hearts don't heal by standing still. They open slow, they learn to feel. Now I'm learning how to stand, not with walls but open hands, letting light fall where it can. I'm here and I understand. Pull me closer with the tide tonight. Moonlight breathing on your skin like fire. I was running till you held me tight. Now I'm sinking in your heat, your eyes. No more waves pulling me away. I'm where I'm meant to. In your arms in the night, we move like the ocean, slow and right. Bare feet in the sand, rhythm in my chest. You say feel the water, don't fight what it does best. Your hands on my waist, steady like stone, teaching my body how to come back home. Every breath slower, every touch deep. I was chasing the world, now I'm learning to keep the moment, the heat, the pull of your side. Your presence louder than the rolling tide. Hold me closer with the tide tonight. Moonlight breathing on your skin like fire. I was running till you held me tight. Now I'm sinking in your heat, your eyes. No more waves pulling me away. I'm where I'm meant to stay. In your arms in the night, we move like the ocean, slow and right. But you're burning through every wave, pushing me closer to you. Your heartbeat steady, mine losing pace. every fear falling from your embrace. I feel the moon pulling us into one, your body answering before my mind runs. Salt on my lips, breathe on my neck, every part of me finally wrecked. Not broken, just open, just real, just heal. Strength making silence disappear. Pull me closer with the tide tonight. Let the ocean hide every sound we made. I was restless till you locked me in your life. Now I'm yours with every breath I take. I'm always pulling me away. I'm where I'm meant to.
The night turns, I don't look back. No line drawn, no keeping track. What I hold is not the same. I don't stop to give it a name. Street lights pass, don't stay long. Windows blur, the road moves on. Something shifted, didn't speak, didn't slow, didn't repeat. And find space, doesn't miss. No mistaking this. No one asks, no one sees what it's doing to me. The night turns, I don't look back. No line drawn, no keeping track. What I hold is not the same. I don't stop to give it a name. Door shuts, the sound falls through. Everything narrows into you. Words come up, don't get said. Something else moves instead. No need to explain, no need to stay the same. What I chose didn't wait, didn't hesitate. The night